You're not defined by them. You're not avoiding them. You're actually fully exposing them. You're a lot more willing to just say, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Or I need help, right? There's someone on my team who I love, but I want him to expose his weaknesses more because he holds them in and he tries to pretend like he's got it all figured out, and it can create problems. And I'm like, no, just it's okay to not know. Now that we know we don't know, let's work on it. Let's solve it. We can solve it. And so, I think that just owning the truth. When I let my future shape my present, I tell the truth more. I say that no longer resonates with me. I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, that's how you guys think I am, but this is where I'm going. And it's okay to get there very imperfectly. So that's kind of how I see it. So I have no need to prove myself to you. No need for this to be a perfect presentation, right? And so it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to expose yourself. It's okay to not have the answers. That's where you're going to really start learning.
If I just real briefly, when I first read that, I was shocked that people admit things like that in books, people with bigger names. And I thought, man, he is opening the door for all of us. Because we all have some similar story, just in a different area. And I just want to say I appreciate it.
Cool.
It's great
Good
to
stuff,
expose
good
yourself.
stuff.
Expose yourself. Seriously.
I want to come over to this side. Donna, I see your hand right there, sis. Go ahead. Thank you, Kat.
Good morning, and thank
morning.
you for everything. Amazing. There is a premise that I've believed in for a long time that says if you continue to focus on your past, it can become your future. With that, I think about there are lessons in the past that are valuable for me and that will allow me to propel into my future. And there are also some things in my past that are negative. How do you differentiate between what you should pull forward based on that principle?
It's gorgeous. I look at like the past, just like I view the future as a tool. I view the past as a tool, right? And so there's enormous meaning you can even get, even knowing things like your family history, right? Like those things can give you roots. Those things can be very powerful. And so the past is very beautiful and powerful, and having a great relationship with it can really benefit your present and your future. For the things that were negative, right? That's where some good reframing can come in, right? To reframe its meaning. Usually, if something is viewed as negative, it's viewed as not only lacking value, but even having negative value. Like it was such a bad experience that it's now costing me in the present and the future.
Trauma.
That's how a trauma is framed.
Yeah.
And so with reframing a trauma as an example, or just a bad experience or whatever it is, you have to actually look at it in ways to create value from the experience. Because if something has value, then it's beneficial, right? And so that's part of the whole concept of taking something that's negative and turning it into something of positive value. Is what are the things that because of this I can now do? What are the things that I now know that I didn't know before, right? You have to create value. That's why I said you when you're taking the present and using that to shape the past, you have to use agency. Like it doesn't just happen. You actually have to proactively give it value. Value doesn't just come. You might get in the great habit of turning negatives into positives quickly, but you have to be the one to give it value. What does that mean for you? What is the usefulness of that? Why does that make your present and your future better? And getting to a point where then you become even grateful for that experience. Now you've given it value and you're grateful for it.